Another day, another voting controversy in the Palmetto State. On the heels of months of discussion about voter ID, protesters out in full force Wednesday at the state capitol calling for the end of House Bill 4549. The measure says organizations that help people register to vote must follow stricter regulations, such as submitting personal information like names and addresses, and hand down expensive fines for any type of error. Critics say that it's unconstitutional.
For many people, registering to vote is their first step in becoming an active citizen. And this is going to curtail that right for many people.
Advocates say the move will especially hurt minority voters in a state that historically has had low turnouts for elections.
In the last presidential election, South Carolina was 42nd in the nation in voter turnout. And this is a voter suppression measure that it would make it more difficult for people to register and to vote.
But State Representative Alan Clemens, a Republican from Horry County who is behind the bill, says it protects unregistered voters and creates accountability.
If I don't turn that form in, if I throw it in the trunk of my car and don't bother to turn it in for whatever reason, when you show up at the polls to vote, you're locked out. This puts a little more urgency behind turning the forms in if you're going to go out and solicit.
Clemens says that scenario has happened to many of his constituents and wants it to end, while critics think the only thing it may stop is voting altogether. The bill will be up for a second reading in 2 weeks. If passed, it'll proceed to a third discussion before heading to the Senate. In the studio, Zoheb Pasnali, Watch Fox News.